PTF and JK in the Money Media YouTube channel, back with you for our analysis of the final Kentucky Derby points race at Keeneland this weekend, the Lexington Stakes. Very proud to say this video is brought to you by our partners over at DK Horse. DK Horse, the #1 downloaded horse betting app. Place your bets across hundreds of tracks from around the world, and you have a chance to turn every race into a winner. Maybe one of those races will be this Lexington Stakes, JK. Let's start our analysis with the favorite. He's a horse called Praetor, successful in an allowance race, very successful last time out, running away to win by 7, coming here for his second start off the layoff, and he's going to catch some money with his front-running style. Do you think he is the horse to beat in the Lexington Stakes?
Well, I think that based on that performance you mentioned in that allowance race, he's definitely going to be one to pay attention to, especially with his connections with Flavien Prat and Chad Brown. But I'm a little disappointed in how he ran last time from a figure standpoint, right? He did run off the screen, and it was impressive the way he did it, but the clock wasn't very impressive. And a lot of times that can be a little bit of a misleading situation. When you see a horse win by 7, they look like they could be a monster, but really it wasn't a great race. Who did they beat? So I'm a little concerned about that from a price standpoint. He's going to be bet off that 7-length lead or win, but I'm not that trustworthy in the performance.
A horse that's been bet a little bit, I'd say, relative to expectations, who has disappointed the last twice, who I think is at least mentioning as a long shot in here, Hypnus. He was on the In the Money Media Derby top 10 list briefly. Just a reminder to check out the In the Money channel. Make sure you subscribe and click notifications to get all of our Derby YouTube exclusive content. But Hypnus went from that list to off that list. He turns back up here. The bloom is off the rose now. Maybe he's a decent price and can hit the board, or are you over Hypnus?
Well, he's one of those horses that doesn't have a style that I love in dirt racing, right? Coming from way out of it. A lot of things have to go your way, and you've seen that in his last 2 performances where he hasn't run particularly well. But he does have a little bit of talent. This race seems to have some horses that have some of that speed that could set up nicely for him. It's really going to be price dependent for me with Hypnus. He's a great horse to use underneath in superfectas, trifectas, but everything will have to go his way for him to get the victory.
Let's get to our main horses, JK, that we want to use on top in here. I'm a fan of number 6, Gosger. This one was installed at 7-2 on the morning line by Nick Tamaro. I was hoping for more of a price, honestly. First time against winners in this spot, but this horse has shown me something. I really thought that he looked good getting more ground last time, and I thought that he might end up proving the best of those speed types in here and might just be able to get the victory.
PTF, it's the 3 Bullard for me, the other Michael McCarthy. Everyone will hear about journalism, the likely and deserving Kentucky Derby favorite, also trained by Michael McCarthy. Bullard's kind of the other one. And Bullard is one where he feels a little bit like Michael McCarthy's Preakness winner from a couple years back, Rombauer, where he showed up at Keeneland, ran in a Derby prep, and then took that break, skipped the Kentucky Derby, and showed up in the Preakness. I feel like that's what they're doing here. They're going to run in the Lexington, hope for a good performance out of him. This is not a situation where I believe they're trying to grab some last-second points to get into the Derby, and then they'll wait the time between now and the Preakness to help Bullard develop. He's got tactical speed. His 2 performances in the first performance of his career I thought were outstanding. I thought he had some excuses in his last race. So now with a little bit of a break, some time to grow up, I think Bullard is the one that I want in the Stone Street Lexington.
Bullard, another horse that was an alumni of the top 10 list. He ain't in it now, but he was once up near the top. Reminder, we've got that final top 10 list. Make sure you check that out on the In the Money Media YouTube channel and give us your comments. Let us know who you like in the Lexington Stakes. Let us know who's on the top of your own personal Derby top 10 list. And remember, support our sponsors over at DK Horse. Download the DK Horse app now to get in on horse racing action and use the code if you're signing up, ITM. That's code ITM only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.